What up, y'all? It's the kid FortWorthFabian, Big Boss Fable. I'm back with a video for the channel. Actually doing a reaction to mediocre tutorials and reviews. We got Charleston White versus Fresh and Fit, man. So I don't know what happened to him. You know, Charleston White was on the Fresh and Fit show, I want to say last month. Probably one of the most viral episodes they had in a while. You know, he was spitting real game, real facts, but I guess, and he's even empowered them or said things uplifting about them on other platforms. But then I guess something has gone left, and I don't really understand it. So we're going to get more context here. DJ Academics had done his own reaction. I was going to look into that one, but I decided let me just check out this one without Academics' own commentary and input. So we should like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, FortWorthFabian. Roll to 1 million subs. Peace, love, prosperity. Everybody's been rocking with the channel, man. Let's get it.
Whenever you catch a man from their position, mashing, bashing, and thrashing on the young population of the lady, they're not going to go get the one with degrees to really pick their brain that's been married. Your response to me was to my manager. I only paid him the first time because it was a gesture. Say, homie, I wouldn't have dared sat on your podcast if you didn't pay me. I think you is weenies when it comes to women and men. Some of the most flawed men, males from America that's standing before a camera.
Damn. He went.
Guys, listen to me. I'm in my fledgling stage of my YouTube career. You guys refer to me as an OG, but still, I got so many things to learn. And one of the things that I am learning is the risk of collaborating. Now, with everything being said, a lot has happened in this week. Y'all understand a certain type of a situation that happened none too long ago with your boy MTR, and as well as with Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit did a video with Charleston White. Abba and Preach, about a month or so later, released a video speaking specifically about allowing a self-proclaimed rapist in Charleston White onto the Fresh and Fit podcast, and then Fresh and Fit didn't check him at certain comments, in which Albert and Preach said, well, how can you hold modern women accountable but not hold him accountable or hold a man accountable?
Bro, let's keep it a buck. Albert and Preach's whole destiny at this point in time is to try to disgrace and tear down and humiliate Fresh and Fit. That's their life's mission now. That's how you know their focus is kind of shifted. You know, when you focus on somebody else like that, you distracted, bro. You distracted. But they're trying to pinpoint and pick out every single thing Fresh and Fit does to expose them to the media so that they can be able to see their downfall. But if you just focused on dictating or being the spark to somebody's downfall is your pure mission, that's wild to me, bro.
Just as much. Within that, I did a live stream breakdown. I released 2 videos in order to try to understand who's right, who's wrong. Did Abba and Preach take something out of context? Does Charleston White have the ability, based off of his background, to do the things that he was saying? Within that, I lost a ton of subscribers that were diehard Fresh and Fit. It was a net positive of him being on the podcast. Shut up, MTR. Unsubscribe. Well, in a vicious yet hilarious turn of events,
at the Real luxury is
Gucci. What happened? Bruh.
your boy Charleston White no longer likes Fresh and Fit. Let's hear from his words.
To Charleston White.
Why?
But listen, can somebody tag Fresh and Fit? I don't like them. I don't like Fresh and Fit. Them niggas invited me back on their podcast. Let me just say this. Them niggas some suckers. Yeah, Fresh and Fit, they some suckers and they some marks. They ain't got no woman that'll cook them breakfast. They ain't got no woman that'll cook them breakfast. Let me just tell you something. I think passport bros. I think the passport bros, I think those are suckers. Nigga got to go out the country to go get a broad. You
all know what a passport bro is. I think that's the whole movement referring to men who believe that Western women aren't the ones. Let's go to Eastern civilization. Let's find wives there.
Sucker. Them ain't nothing but down low homosexual men that play footsies with each other. Man, this a bullshit ass thing. Okay, stand like that. Man,
Bro, what's his girl look like though?
Yeah. So listen, I want to tell Fresh and Fit. So listen, this what these niggas said. Now they paid me, the first podcast they paid me. They invite me to come back on the second podcast, but them niggas don't want to pay me. They told me it was a gesture. So let me tell Fresh and Fit this. Nigga, fuck you, bitch ass nigga.
It's my thing. He's just mad because they didn't want to pay the second time he wanted to appear on the show. Is this the real reason they're beefing right now? Because Charleston White is upset that they didn't want to pay him the same amount.
I think the light skinned is a sucker. I think the dark skinned is a punk. Yeah, I don't think them niggas can get no kind of pussy, baby. Nah, them niggas some more. You see how they talk to women? Now, when I got on the show, I put some macking down. I showed you niggas how to mac to the young bros. Did y'all notice when I was on them niggas show, them little hoes listen to everything I said? Them niggas were beating up on the bitches.
Now, real quick, let me pause the track real quick. When I did the original reaction to 4 to 5 hours of their live stream, that's one of the things that I said is that Charleston White has an entrance fee, right? I heard it was about $10,000. So I suspected that they paid him $10,000 to come back, and obviously he is tight. And for some reason, he's mad at the Passport Bros. I don't know. Let's just keep on listening.
Them niggas some niggas that couldn't get no pussy in school. Now look at them. They beating up on the girls because they in a better position. Now, only the strong can show compassion for the weak. You niggas don't show no compassion for them young girls. And I notice y'all pick on girls just left their mamas and daddy's house. You niggas don't go get no women. You niggas don't go get no married women that got a strong man and talk to them. You niggas go get the most vulnerable young ladies out of our population. I think both you Fresh and Fit is the weakest black man talking. The Andrew Tate nigga, he a goddamn rapist.
Damn, he took it way too far, bro. Charleston White, buddy, no holds barred. This is what I'll say as far as this is what they seem to say about the demographic of women they bring on the show in terms of that's essentially the market. So that's what they bring on to see, so that men out there can see how, you know, the modern day woman acts. That's their understanding of it. But man, of course, everybody's gonna have their opinion on that.
Andrew Tate in jail for rape and all kind of shit, and they stay sucking his dick. They are Tate dick sucker. The Fresh and Fit is some Tate dick sucker. Now them don't know how to handle no hoe, and they ain't never picked on no bitch. See, I done picked before, baby. You hear me? And I ain't never had to slap a hoe. No, I done picked on a bitch before, and the hoe done gave me all the money, and I ain't never had to slap a bitch. And I ain't have to from my hips. My conversation been a motherfucker. These sucker ass niggas, them Fresh and Fit say, I wouldn't dare sit on you podcast for free. You gotta pay me. I don't like you niggas like that. You niggas some watered down Kevin Samuels. When Kevin Samuel was alive, you couldn't get no attention. You niggas ain't got the pizzazz.
I mean, that's false though, because they was going up. Even Kevin appeared on their show. So this is just him speaking unfactually. You know, they was the next hot. They pretty much was the next up and comers type. You know, the podcast was generating a lot of traction, bro. It still is to this day. But hey, Charleston White's episode, one of the most viewed, most popular. So
you ain't got the wherewithal. You ain't got no swagger. You is some rich suckers. Listen, Fresh.
Now, all of the Fresh and Fit people that unsubscribe from my channel because I offered a bit of critique and you just didn't agree with me, y'all gonna unsubscribe from Charleston White the same way that y'all unsubscribe for me? What you are now understanding is that most of the things that you see that hit your eyes is from a business perspective. He's going on different podcasts to make money. He is going to shapeshift his talking points in order for him to get the bag. Charleston White is an annotator. He has no loyalty. All the game that y'all said that y'all learned from him, is it just as valuable now that he no longer bangs with the content creators that you look up to?
Fresh and Fit, light skin, dark skin, salt and pepper. You is some rich suckers. And I think every...
And by the way, to throw Andrew Tate under the bus, and on the podcast, he said that he had not researched Andrew Tate at all, while at the same time admitting that he graped little white women as a child is at best the most hypocritical statement that I've heard in the last week. And trust me when I say this, I've heard a lot of hypocritical shit within the past week.
Facts.
I think every hollering the passport bros, I don't want to be in no group that end with bros. I come from an era where they say and hoeing is the best thing going.
You curious to see how I got paid $2,317.16 this month without lifting a finger?
Charleston
I
White
literally
clown though sometimes. Sometimes buddy just say
that bros
just
over
talk,
whole
talk.
shit. Yeah, you play grab ass and pull your pants down. Show each other booties playing, getting out the shower, that kind of shit. You know, the white boy kind of shit. Pop each other on the towel with the ass. Yeah. A bunch of motherfuckers. Rich, well-to-do passport bros all sitting in a sauna together, bashing women, sweating like a motherfucker. No females in the group, waiting to go buy pussy later on tonight. That's all passport bros doing. A bunch of weenie guys getting together, riding ATV.
Bro, Charleston White just hilarious to watch. Bro, just talk too much. Got a lot to say. Obviously, he doing a lot of fresh and fit critiquing, but to each their own, man.
Yeah.
For him to throw Andrew Tate under the bus is wild, though.
Nut to butt. Yeah. All passport women like dollars spend well over and watch how they do you. Yeah, go over somewhere and try to. I hate a passport bro hoe. I think you niggas get booty. Yeah, I think you be somewhere. 4 of y'all might be somewhere playing basketball. Pass the ball, shoot. 3, 2 of y'all somewhere jacking each other off. You can't make me believe passport and now I don't get no after.
Bro can do a whole lot of talking,
and in fact, he's a rotten to the core piece of shit. He is. This is all for the money. All of the.
Yeah, so, I mean, we're going to leave the video there. I mean, the whole video is just Charleston White talking. Nobody needs to hear Charleston White talk that much, especially when he's just going off a tangent in a rant. I mean, you'd be a liar to say that he didn't drop any gems on that episode. I mean, there's some good things he had to say. There's some good things Fresh and Fit has to say. But this is what happens when business, bad business occurs, or to where, I guess, certain partnerships don't go as planned. You know what I mean? And that's the part of the entertainment business, like MTR was mentioning as well, right? The fact that a lot of it's just for show. It's not about anything serious like that. They're just doing it to get on a certain platform, getting paid for it. They gonna smile, they gonna talk the talk. And Charleston White made it look good because at certain points in time he was bigging up Fresh and Fit. Even off the podcast, he was bigging them up. But I think that's just to build and maintain that relationship. If you ever want me back in y'all show, pay me 10 bands. I'll be there, guys. Hey, he just bigging them up in that context. But here we have it. It's making perfect sense. So really, he was just mad, honestly, that he didn't get paid when he got invited the next time. But they did realize it doesn't make sense for me. I think that's Fresh and Fit's fault, though. I would have paid him. If it's a measly $10K, you ain't going to pay him $10K again, especially after him being one of your most viewed episodes, and he's the most recent episode. That don't make no sense. Pay him the $10K. He's going to double up your content views. You making way more money off that regardless. Y'all's channel's making way more money off that anyhow. So just take it out the budget. Invest. That's kind of investing in y'all's content. A top act is willing to come back for the same fee. And honestly, we don't know the details. He probably was trying to charge more. He probably saw the analytics. Hey, I got y'all this many views. I'm going to charge X amount of dollars now. And they probably was like, nah. So it is what it is. Fresh and Fit, them guys is headstrong. Charleston White is headstrong as well. So this is where two headstrong camps kind of just clash. So let me know y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. FortWorthFabian, man. We'll catch you guys in the next video. We out.